Welcome to Easy Math TV. Today we're going to continue our discussion of patterns between two numbers, meaning extracting meaning from data when time is the x variable. And our goal is to discover what the average rate of change of a quantity is over time and what it means in this context of natural gas consumption annually in the United States. So there's already been one video on this that explained where we got the data from, what these numbers mean. So I'm not going to go into detail about that, but I just want you to see that we have our data in columns A, B, and C that we got off of the Energy Information Administration website. So the years in column A are just there to remind us of what those actual years were. Column B, though, these are going to be our x values. So the x values are just measuring how many years have passed since 1997. There is no data prior to that, so it doesn't make any sense to go back any further. And using numbers like 2000 and 2001 can be kind of cumbersome. So there are reasons why you might want to make your time values a little more manageable type numbers, because it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to go all the way back. Clearly, year zero, there was no natural gas being used way back when. So it only makes sense to start time at 1997 in this particular problem. And then column C, these are our numbers that we already discussed. These are numbers in trillions of cubic feet. So the 20.8 is just to make it a little bit more of a manageable kind of number. And then all the way down to the year 2022, these are numbers in trillions. So 29.2 was the number of trillions of cubic feet of natural gas that were consumed in the United States. So before we look at the question itself, I actually would like to look at a graph of this. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight those two columns that we're calling our X and our Y. And I'm going to go up to the insert. And for reasons that you'll know in a moment, we're going to be making this a scatter plot with straight lines because I want to see all those ups and downs. That's what I want to see. So a scatter with straight lines is going to give us that. And I'm going to correct this. This is not cubic feet. This is cubic feet in trillions of natural gas. And as you can see, the horizontal axis shows our time in years, and time started at 0 and it goes all the way up to 25. And, there's even room for future years, 2023, 2024, keep adding to that. And then these are our numbers. So you can actually see that the numbers are kind of fluctuating, going up and down and up and down and up and down. So whenever we want to know how something is trending over time, over a longer period of time, what we will typically do is imagine that this line is smoothed out into a straight line, and starting with the given the beginning point here. So you designate where you want to start, and then you designate where you want to end, and you make a straight line between those 2 points. And whatever the slope of that straight line is going to be your average rate of change. So we're not gonna have time to do that in detail in this video. Before I had said that we were gonna do this in 2 videos. We're gonna have to do it in 3 videos. So in our next video, I'll show you how we actually calculate the average rate of change and how we interpret the meaning of that. But I just wanted you to see a graph of this because it's bumpy, and we want to just kind of get an idea of what the average is. All right. So as usual, if you're liking the information you're learning here, if you're liking the content, please subscribe, comment down below if you have any questions, share these videos with people, and I'll see you in the third part.